Good morning, YouTube. Right, today is Friday and I'm about to go into town to get some shopping. I'm going to buy some food, and as I'm still doing the ketogenic diet, well, trying to the best of my ability, it's going to be 75% fat, 20% protein and 5% carbs, but I'm not very good at counting, so I've got no idea what level, what percentage I'm eating on any of them things. So we're going to head into Tesco's and I'm going to show you guys what you should be eating if you want to do the keto diet. If you're not doing the keto diet, you might learn something. It might be interesting just to watch anyway, because the whole point of doing keto, which I think is really good, is you have an understanding of what foods have sugar in, and a lot of foods have sugar. Even bread, rice, pasta, it all converts into your body as sugar, and it can cause all sorts of inflammation in your gut. So even if you're not going to do the keto diet, it's just good to get a better understanding of what the kind of food you're putting into your body, and make a connection if you're having a few health problems. That's one of the reasons why I do it. I'm not going to do keto forever, but at the moment I'm kind of enjoying it still. I do miss Ben & Jerry's ice cream. I've not had that for a very long time, and I am getting a bit sad about not having it, but it is what it is, and shit happens. Anyway, let's go to Tesco's, yay! Might as well join me on this walk. It's actually a nice day today. So what's been going on this week? Training, what did I do this week? I did chest on Monday. I trained back on Wednesday. I took Thursday off. Later on today I'm going to be training shoulders. I'm going to be filming this workout as well, like always. What else has been happening? As it's Christmas time, work's getting a lot more busier. I'm going to be changing my shift to night shift soon. So what this means is I'm going to have more money to buy a better camera, to have better quality vlogs. Also, I'm going to be buying some better software to edit videos a bit more better, which is going to be kind of cool. So I need a lot more money. It's one of the reasons why I'm changing. Also, another reason why I'm changing night shift is because, and you've seen some of my other videos, my plan is to move to Peru. That's the big goal, is to travel to South America. And I know it's quite far away, but I've got many ideas I want to be doing over there. I'm gonna try to set up a business. One of the most important things of Peru is things are very cheap. So, for an example, for £10,000 in England, you can't buy anything. But in South America, in Peru, £10,000 is going to buy you a house and a nice piece of land. Now, if I can get the land, I can then farm, like coffee. It sounds crazy, but grow my own coffee beans, set up a little company on the side, and also I'm going to hopefully open up a hotel with a buddy, because the place in Peru where I'm going to be going, they believe it's going to be a really good tourist location within the next 5 years. So this is going to take me a very long time, and I'm talking about quite a few years, but I've got to make the ball start moving forward now. So that's why I'm changing to night shift, hopefully 60 hours a week. It's going to kill me. I'm going to have to take a little bit of a step back when it comes to gym. I've been training my arse off for 11 years, so I'm not going to lose anything too much. So if I bring the gym down to maybe three times a week, 4 if I'm lucky, but it is what it is, and in order to make yourself move forward in this life, you have to take risks, and the only person who's going to change your life is yourself. So that's one of the main reasons why I need to do this. And what I'm thinking about as well, like I'm 27 years old now, when I hit my 30s, early 30s, I'm going to be able to maybe live in a complete and utter different country. So that's one good thing to look forward to. Anyway, let's get to Tesco's, and I'm going to show you guys what's the best thing to eat on a ketogenic diet. Alright, see you guys in a bit. So while we're walking through this busy town centre, I just talk about the health benefits of this diet. Can lower blood pressure, and also people who are having like symptoms like arthritis, normally it's the inflammation in the body. So when you start eliminating carbohydrates out of your diet and bringing more fat in, it eliminates all of the inflammation in the body, and also your gut becomes inflamed. So it's one of the benefits, because having an inflamed gut isn't a fun time. And also a lot of people who are trying to lose weight as well, they do things very, very wrong. It's like having fruit in the morning is the worst thing you can do for a diet. Like, fruit isn't as healthy as people make out. It's still sugar, and it breaks down in your body just as a candy bar would. So you're not really doing yourself any favors. You know, carbs are fucking everywhere. So even with doing this diet, you know, you wanna still try to moderate what you're eating. Same as vegetables. There's carbohydrates in vegetables, so you wanna work out how many you're eating. You're not gonna eat an unlimited bag of vegetables because it'll knock you out of ketosis. So when your body is using carbs, you are using glycogen as an energy source. So when you eliminate carbohydrates and bring the fat intake up, your body starts producing ketones from the liver. So when your body is producing ketones in the liver, your body goes into a state of ketosis and you start burning fat as energy. It also helps to raise your testosterone levels. So it's a natural testosterone booster diet as well. There's loads of other benefits as well. I can't really think off my head because I'm trying not to walk into anyone. This town's pretty busy. We're almost at Tesco, so I'm going to show you guys quickly what are the best things to eat on a keto diet. I'm not going to do a full shop. I'm just going to buy a few bits. I don't really buy my meat from Tesco's because it's not really a great quality, to be honest with you. I'd rather get my meat kind of fresh. Okay, we're here. Okay. So obviously it's important to get your greens in. So what we're looking for here, so we're going to buy some spinach. Let's keep it simple. If you bring spinach into your diet, leafy greens are important, but also we want to watch out for the hidden carbs that are inside everything. So we get a couple of bags of these, and also a really high fat food which you want to bring into your diet is going to be avocado. Like, avocado is one of the best superfoods you can eat. It's got all the healthy fats inside it, and really awesome nutrition wise. I don't need to buy any today, but to show you guys, like the avocados, I've got plenty at home already. I'll make sure I stock up. Also, like, you can eat hummus on a keto diet, but you need to be very careful as well because the carb build up. Even some coleslaw at the same time, and guacamole, but you still obviously want to be careful of the carbs. So I'd rather make guacamole myself because it works out a hell of a lot cheaper. So while we're in here, one of the most important things in the diet as well, you get them cravings at night, you want some chocolate. But obviously chocolate is full of sugar unless you get dark chocolate. So I'm going to show you which chocolates you should eat and which chocolate you shouldn't eat. So we're down the, I call this the shit aisle, to be honest with you, because everything down here is unhealthy. There's no such thing as a healthy cereal. So we got some chocolate, okay? So let's have a look. I always go to 90%. Okay, you can go 85%. But I think it's always good to go to 90%. You start going less and less and less, and there's more sugar. And that's one thing we do not want. Same as with your cereal, which is targeted as children, or is targeted for children, is awful. Like, this is just shit. Honestly, it is absolutely shit. If you read the build up of the ingredients, it's mostly just sugar. Sugar, 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 sugar. So this is why bacon and eggs is still the most healthiest thing to have in the morning for breakfast. That's what I have every morning. Well, after my black coffee and some butter, bacon and eggs is always next on the list. Okay, so what do I have now? I don't buy too much. Oh yeah, a double whipping cream is always nice. So remember, this diet is 75% fat. So the most important thing to have in the evening is double whipping cream. This is full of your fats. Obviously it's going to keep you into ketosis because your cravings. When you have double whipping cream with some 90% dark chocolate, throw in a little bit of cocoa powder, it's fucking amazing. It's not quite as good as Ben & Jerry's, but it's going to keep you healthy. And then let's go get some salmon, because obviously salmon is really high in them healthy fats, them omega-3s and everything else. Let's have a look over here. Okay, so we've got the salmon here. We want to try to get good value for money. Let's get a couple of packs of this. Should keep it going. Okie dokie. And also, one thing you can make if you get any cravings is like a ketogenic pizza. So a pizza with no carbohydrates and it's all fat. So we can buy some salami and everything else to put on it. And like I said, like, this diet is very unique because a lot of the things that you think are bad are actually good for your body, and a lot of the things that are actually marketed as good for your body, like things that are low fat, are not healthy for your body. Never buy anything low fat because they always replace everything with sugar. There's always secrets everywhere. Like we've always been taught, especially lately, that fat is bad, like cholesterol's bad, but it's really not. You need cholesterol in your diet. For your brain to function, you need to have good cholesterol in your diet. Like this is the most important thing for you. Like they even believe like human evolution, humans evolved from having the cholesterol. Like when we're hunters and gatherers, we'd eat really fatty meats to survive. Okay, now we're gonna get some bacon. Okay, like I said, 75% fat, so you don't want any of this turkey bacon. So we want proper bacon. We're gonna get these fats in. So first thing in the morning, after your coffee, with butter, natural butter, or some MCT oil. Bacon and eggs is gonna get your body functioning right in the morning. And like I said, eating foods with cholesterol is not a bad thing. You want to be bringing this stuff into your diet. Okay, so it's a quick recap. We've got some leafy greens. Obviously, get your avocados in, your fatty meats, so your steaks, some bacon and eggs. With some salami. I'm gonna go buy some almond flour and make some keto pizza later. It's pretty straightforward to make. I'm not the best at making it, but I'll run through the ingredients later. So the first thing you think when you're going to go on a low carb diet is the fact that you can't eat pizza. So I'm going to show you guys an alternative. Combine a health shop. So, excuse me. Thank you very much. So yeah, I'm going to show you guys an alternative you can use for cooking. So we've got, what do we have here? So we have almond flour. Okay, we need to buy some almond flour. It is like £10 for 500 grams. You can probably get it cheaper elsewhere, but for today, I'm going to have to buy it from here. And we've also got coconut flour as well. So you can make like muffins, and you can make pizza, and you know, you can still have good tasting food. To be honest with you, this diet, we're not really limited from nice food. All it is getting rid of carbohydrates out of your diet. Let's look at the breakdown. Okay, so per 100 grams, we've got 6.9 grams of carbs. So it's really low, saying this is a bag of 500. So when you make a whole pizza, you're not going to eat the whole pizza in one go, unless you're really greedy, like me. It's not going to be too bad. And then I'm going to show you guys how to prepare this later. It is really basic. If I can do it, you can do it. Okay, cool. Well, it's actually daylight, kind of. The sun is starting to set. And I think it's the first time I've gone to the gym and it's actually daylight for a long time. What are you saying? As you can see, Carolina, my lovely girlfriend, is here. Sometimes she's lovely, sometimes she's a complete and utter arsehole, but it is what it is. We're heading to the gym. Face of disappointment. Yeah, we're heading to the gym now. For me, it's shoulders and triceps, and for you, it's
back and biceps.
And cardio?
Yeah.
Yeah. How long for?
2 hours.
1 hour, whole hour.
Damn.
And then you're gonna go for a sunbed after that?
Yeah.
Gonna pamper herself. I think I'm gonna come back and make another video. Edit all this stuff together. I was talking about keto pizza earlier, but I think what I'm gonna do, because if I do it in the vlog, I'm gonna have to rush it, and I'm gonna go through the details. It's not that complicated, so I'm gonna make this in a separate video. If not today, I will be doing this tomorrow at some point. Still no news on my new shift. Obviously, I said it before, I'm gonna be starting night shift soon. I don't know if it's gonna be tomorrow or Sunday. So try crossing this road without being run over. Yep. So I'll see you guys in the gym. So this is the start of the shoulder workout. We've got some reverse pull downs. Give this exercise a go. It's really good for warming up your rear delts. Don't go too heavy on it, because the last thing you want to do is really hurt yourself. So we just want to get that blood flowing inside the muscles. So we've got the nice pump going on. You know, especially in this weather as well. It's so cold outside. From a different angle, we're just pulling it down behind your neck. Like I said, don't go heavy. There's no need to go heavy, but maybe hit 20 to 15 repetitions. No, just the only thing we want to do here is just get all the blood into the muscle. That's the most important thing. You know, we want to prevent injuries. Like I said, it's freezing outside nowadays, unless you live somewhere nice, which I'm very jealous and envious of you. Okay, so I moved into doing some power cleans. I'm really stiff at the moment. I'm still warming up. I'm going to loosen up a little bit later on. My back's getting a bit more looser and everything else. Now, when you do this, the most important thing is to drive your head all the way through. So you're not putting pressure on your lower back. And I see a lot of guys doing this all the time. You know, you want to drive everything through. You know, it's the most important thing to do. Okay, we're going to look at this from a different angle. The next clip, I think I'm in a t-shirt. So we're going to be able to see the way how my body's moving a bit more easier. I am wearing 2 jumpers at the moment because it's bloody freezing. Okay, here we go. Now again, a bit more quicker. Snapping with the movement. I did quite a few sets just with the bar. And even when I put some weight on, I did not go heavy. I really don't want to be going heavy at the moment. I'm having a bit of a deload time. And I'm probably going to be deloading until after Christmas. Literally just because I've got quite a few little injuries. And I want to try and fix them before I start going crazy with some heavy weights again. You know, your body can only take so much of a beating. And this year I've done some really good heavy lifting. So now I've got 10 kilos each side, and the bar is 20 kilos, so it's only 40 kilograms. It's not a lot of weight. Yep, again, we're just trying to get the movement going. I've not done power cleans for a long time, so I'm a bit soppy with my form. Hopefully the form's going to improve over the time, because I want to start throwing these back into the workout. The reason I've not been doing them is down to having issues with the wrist, which is still obviously bugging me a bit. When I get some money together, I'm going to get someone to look at it. Maybe get some sort of therapy done to it. We've got a different angle. And again, driving up, and we're coming all the way through. And my armpits are getting nice and sweaty. And again, driving through. Just keep doing the movement. Even just do it with a bar, or even use a broomstick if you're not used to it. The most important thing is form for longevity. And I have put my body through so much pain over the years, where it's coming back to bite me a little bit. There we go. And again, boom, straight up. Boom, and again. Now, I'm going to throw in some deadlifts as well with the other bar on the floor. Again, getting that speed. The most important thing with power cleans is speed. I want to try eventually get back to doing power cleans into a front squat, which is kind of pretty tough to do. A lot of momentum is involved to get under the bar really quick into a front squat. As we see, back up again. You can see my really cool socks. I'm wearing Ironman socks just to give me that extra bit of power, because I've got no pre-workout apart from coffee, so I need the extra strength. So Ironman is doing it. You know what? It's really annoying with these plates, because whenever you're putting them down, it just rolls. Because they're really on a weird angle, so it's kind of hard to deadlift properly. But it's kind of a good thing, because I was deadlifting heavy every single week, like always hitting over 200 kilos. I'm not too sure what that is in pounds. I don't really know. A little bit behind my neck press. I was just testing the weight, and then some more deadlifts. See, the form isn't perfect on the deadlifts because I wasn't really deadlifting today, and I'm going extremely light. Again, so I did a lot of sets. This was my main exercise for today. Like I said, I don't believe in doing hundreds of other exercises. I've got a lot more videos from this workout, but if I posted them all, this vlog would probably go over half an hour. So I might make a separate video and post that maybe on Sunday or something, or on Monday. So I've got something else for you guys to watch. Hopefully I'll be training again tomorrow. Legs is the plan. So again, some more deadlifting. Boom. And yeah, I'm looking okay as well, to be honest with you, as I've been dropping quite a bit of body fat. Looking at myself on camera right now, you can see the tricep, definition of the tricep. You can see my chest sticking out nicely. And again, boom, straight up. I'm getting kind of tired now. Don't know how many reps I go for. But, you know, I just look down for a second and look at my Ironman socks, and it always gives me the extra power to push through. Look at me, breathing deep. Okay, now to some floor pressing for triceps. So obviously I did my lateral raises and everything else. So now I'm moving on to doing some floor pressing, which I haven't done for a while. So I like doing it. Obviously your range of motion is a bit more limited, but you can put a bit more weight on the bar, I believe. Yeah, it's really a really good movement. Just hit the floor. And you save time from setting up the bench, because as this gym doesn't actually have a fitted bench press, which is still a pain in the backside. So I worked up to 100 kilos. These are 25 kilo plates. Yeah, it felt good. I wasn't getting any pain, which I normally get. I didn't want to go too heavy, because at the moment I just don't see any point in going heavy at the moment. Like I said, I've done a lot this year already when it comes to heavy lifting. I've personal bests and everything this year. 2016 has been a very good, very interesting, and I've grown a lot in this year, like mentally, spiritually, and physically. Now we're hitting some triceps. I did some behind my neck pressing with triceps and behind my neck, one arm dumbbells, and a few other movements. And I've quite a lot of sets just to like finish them off. Yeah, sculpt him. Now we're going to get back to the vlog. Okay, guys, don't forget to like and comment and tell me what you want to see next. Oh. So we've just finished training. We were in there for how many hours did you say?
2.5.
2.5 hours. I wasn't really counting. How was your workout? Yeah. What'd you do?
Back.
Some of them back and bicep gains.
Cardio.
And cardio. You've already seen my workout. So yeah, I'm gonna do a vlog out because I want to go home and edit the video and cook some food and eat and then relax. And my hair's a really big mess. Oh my god, I'm looking ginger in the light. So anyway, we're done. Take it easy, and I'll see you guys on my next vlog. Peace and have a good weekend.